Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining this reading session. Today, we're going to do your October 2025 monthly reading. As usual, we're going to use Oracle of the Celestial Deities and Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. First of all, let's just pull 3 cards, all right, from Oracle of the Celestial Deities, Sagittarius. Let's have a look at what is your current energy, what could be blocking you, and also what could be helping you during this period of time. Thank you, Sagittarius. All right, let's get some guidance for you. Thank you. First card, Vesta. What could be blocking you? Athena. What could be helping you during this period of time is Mercury. All right, okay, Sagittarius. Not bad. Okay, I like this. First of all, this Vesta energy is sitting in the very top, right? As your general energy is really talking about a period of time of healing. Sometimes Vesta is about our emotional healing. Sometimes it's basically just talking about us, very much focused on us, what we are doing instead of what other people's expectations are and what they want us to do. Vesta, you can see on the card, she is having her eyes closed. She's minding her own business. She's not trying to mind other people's business, asking other people what they're doing, what they think, how they feel. Vesta is very much about drawing boundaries, and so that we can create our own sacred sanctuary. And we can focus on our meditation. We can focus on what we want to do and what we want to be dedicated to. Now, because Athena, this energy is blocking you at this moment, Athena, generally speaking, it's about cultivating your confidence and your sense of leadership. So this could be a period of time when Sagittarius people, you need to focus on how you want to be a leader in your own life. Maybe at this moment, you are a little bit lacking that. Maybe you're losing a little bit a leadership or confidence at this moment. Specifically, Athena has a lot to do with entrepreneurship. So for example, Sagittarius, if you're watching this video and you want to have your own business or you want to be a leader in your community, right, in your career, this could be saying that maybe somehow you might not be feeling that you're ready, or someone or something happened that could make you feel like a little bit like, am I a true leader? Am I a true entrepreneur? Now, Vesta in the first house is really telling you that if you feel there's certain things are lacking at this moment, it's important that you focus on developing those traits. One of the things I notice about Vesta is about consistency. For example, in the ancient Roman Empire, the temple of Vesta, right, the temple that was dedicated to her, was very much about the regular activities every day. The priestesses serving at her temple need to get up at a certain time, make sure the fire, right, in the temple Vesta is always on, and they need to sweep, right, the temple and do their daily rituals. Vesta is usually talking about, the sense of loyalty and the dedication we need to bring into our life. So one of the suggestions I will have for you, Sagittarius, it's about focusing on what is important to you and be loyal to that. Now, naturally, when you do that for a long time, the sense of leadership will come to you anyway. Now, the other thing that I actually feel good is about Mercury, right, as the energy that is helping you, because Mercury is all about communication, smooth communication, texting, calling, right, seeing people, networking, meeting people. This energy, because it's helping you, I do think that this could be a very good time for you to activate, right, your communication in your life. This could be about you maybe talking to the right people this month. You will have the opportunity to network or receive positive energy, and also perhaps give positive energy, right, through communication. And thus, this will make you feel very strong and very solid, right, in who you are. We're going to pull a little bit more cards, okay, about this, but I get a very strong feeling because Mercury is very much about how you communicate, right? Oh, the other thing I also want to say is that Vesta, this card, is also associated with meditation. So if you have got meditation, you got Mercury talking. So what does that mean? It means that this month, your intuition is high. You might be able to receive a lot of messages during your meditation. Even maybe in your dreams, right? Some of you guys, I know some of the Sagittarius in my life, they dream a lot. And this is a time when you actually tap into that intuitive, right? and the psychic part of you, and you will be able to download a lot of the wisdom there. Thus, this will give you the so-called confidence, right? And the sense of leadership in yourself. Very nice. Let's pull a little bit more cards, okay? For Sagittarius, let's have a look at your communication and your interactions with the people around you, your work, and your personal relationship. Thank you, universe. All right. One card. All right. First of all, communication. We've got Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now, this card is together with the Mercury tells you that don't be afraid to communicate. Sometimes Five of Pentacles could be saying that there's a sense of self-censorship. Maybe there are certain things that we want to communicate, we want to say, we want to express, but there's also a part of us saying that you can't say it, you can't express that because whatever consequences that could be. Sagittarius, I feel like this could also be about some kind of emotional talk that you will need to do. Sometimes, we have a little bit like something that is kind of like stuck, right, at our throat chakra, and we don't know how to express that. The Five of Pentacles tells you to be very open, expressing your needs, expressing what you want. Specifically, this card is related to materialistic realm in tarot. Pentacles is a card of money. And of course, this could be about you talking about money, right? Talking about how you want to boost your finance. But more importantly, this is about what you need and what you want, and be open with that. Okay. Now, let's have a look at what is happening with your career. Four of Wands, beautiful. Now, Four of Wands, this energy could be talking about a sense of achievement that you're feeling, okay? This month, there's some kind of good news coming to you regarding your work, your career. Sometimes I see Four of Wands as a celebration, especially when you look at this card specifically. In the middle, Jason is standing there feeling proud, and all the Argonauts around him cheering him up, right? And saying congratulations to him. So there's something to celebrate, okay, this month for your career, for your work. I also feel like because on this card, you are not on your own, you are surrounded by people. So what I'm also seeing, Sagittarius, for you is that this month, there are going to be some very, very helpful communication to you. So what you need to do is to avoid this Five of Pentacles. You know what Five of Pentacles here together with the Four of Wands says? It says that when you are having the opportunity to bring the support and help, but you push it away, right? Because you think, oh, because people judge me, I can't say it. I can't let people know how I feel, what my fear is, right? Because people will take advantage of me. This is really telling you that you have to be very, very open with your communication. And for some of you guys, maybe you have been doing very well in the past, right? And as you know, if you had certain success in the past, and now you're feeling things are kind of like going down, or not as good as before, we have pride, right? We don't want to tell people that things are not as good as before. So we might just pretend that, oh, everything's fine, right? I was good, I'm still good. But this communication does tell you that it's okay for you to let people know what you want from them and what you need from them. Okay. Now, one more card, right? Let's have a look at love and relationship for a Sagittarius. Strength. Okay. Wow, Sagittarius. This card we can interpret in so many different ways. But first thing that I'm actually seeing here is that there's certain things that you'll overcome. Okay. Specifically with the Five of Pentacles, maybe some of you guys have some huge disappointment in love in the past. This could be about you maybe leaving a relationship or someone left to you and making you feel that you are left in the cold, just like this Five of Pentacles. And because the Five of Pentacles in the communication, maybe this could also be saying that when you are trying to communicate your feelings and your thoughts with a loved one, they don't even get it, right? They don't even understand what you're going through. Now, the Strength card is showing that you have tremendous courage and inner strength, and you have been going through a difficult time. Now, however, moving forward, what I'm seeing about the Strength card is that sometimes, yes, things happened, in the past, right? And we are angry or we are, sad, we are disappointed. But do you still have the courage to move forward with new potential love? See, this Strength card is mirroring Four of Wands. This tells me that there's going to be a beautiful relationship waiting for you. But the Strength card is saying that you must have the courage to pursue it. You can't really use your past experience to decide what's the future connection will be. Okay, this Strength card has a lot to do with your courage, has a lot to do with your perseverance, has a lot to do with how you transform those past negative energy into faith, into belief, and into taking a leap of faith in love. Okay. And now, how do you build that? Remember, Mercury on top. The more the more active you're communicating, you're talking, the more trust you will have with someone. And once you have more trust and you have more a stronger bond with them, it's easier for you to love. It's easier for you to express yourself. Very nice. Let's pull one card from the Zodiac Oracle. Okay, let's see what's the advice for our Sagittarius this month. Cancer, love, nurturing, okay, safety. I love this energy for you because Cancer is usually talking about the unconditional love that you feel inside you and you can also receive from the world. Again, whenever I'm seeing Cancer as a advice card, is telling you to it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay that you tell people that you're not doing well, you're not feeling great, and you have frustrations. It's okay that you can just let people just give you that unconditional love. You don't have to put on a facade and pretend that everything is going fine and you don't have any problems. Because once you do that, people will really assume that you're fine and they will stop caring for you possibly. And this card usually tells you that be open with them, talk to them, and let unconditional love come in. The good thing about this card is also this year, Jupiter is in Cancer. So this is also showing that unconditional love, nurturing, soft energy will also bring you good luck. And also let me think, if you are Sagittarius rising, then Cancer would be in your eighth house. And the eighth house is to do with other people's possessions, other people's resources, right? Merging, right? Being together with other people, and also it rules psychology and transformation. So you could also receive a lot of blessings in those parts. Maybe some people, some friends or people were offering you things, offering you gift, offering you help, right? And just be open to receive them. And this will help you with this Vesta energy at the very beginning. Vesta is about healing. Remember what I said earlier, right? Okay, very nice. Now let's pull one card from Oracle of the Mystic Heroes for our beautiful Sagittarius. All right. Thank you, universe. Sirens cleansing. This is what I mean. Cleansing, healing, there's a lot of things happening there. And also one thing about this card is that this cleansing card has a lot to do with sirens energy. In Greek mythology, sirens, they are monsters. They sing beautiful songs to lure you in, and then they will eat you. So one of the things about this energy, right, for our Sagittarius, is that you really have to know what your truth is. Sometimes people will tell you things, or maybe since the early childhood, maybe you were educated in a way that people will say this is right and this is wrong, right? And so you have been putting that idea in your mind about, okay, I love this and I can't do that. I want to do this, but I can't, I cannot go down that path, right? Whatever that is. Remember, the strength card usually tells you, specifically in personal relationships, is asking you to really understand what is the truth for you. What is your heart desire? What is your heart chakra, whether it's open or not. So with this cleansing, I would say to you is that whenever you are making certain decisions, always ask yourself, is this truly what you are telling yourself to do or not to do? Or if this is something influencing you from other people's opinions. If you feel that you are being influenced, some old beliefs, right, by other people, this is a time to reflect on that, whether you should continue to live your life based on the old philosophy, or you're ready to open yourself up towards new beginnings and new love and new connections. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarius. This is a quick reading for you for the month of October. If you enjoy the reading, remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I'll see you soon in the next reading session. Bye.